May I ask, who gives blessings to this wedding? Would you pull her veil back? Pull it back. Give her a kiss on the cheek. And Melvin, you shake his hand and bring Maddie to us. Perfect, guys. Come on up here. Cron, Melvin III, up here. All right, there we go. Would the rest of you please be seated? Well, how do you feel? Huh? Your brother? Huh?
So good. Everybody's here.
Well, let me take this opportunity for you, both Melvin and Maddie, to say thank you to all these people. These are not just your friends, these are your close friends. This is your family, you know? And they're all here for one reason only, because they know how much you love each other. And they wanted to be here as you celebrate in what I consider and our Heavenly Father considers to be life's greatest adventure between a man and a woman. And you know as well as I do, it is an adventure. We call it marriage. Before we get started, though, there's a lot of people watching online. So look in that camera, right there. Say hello, wave, you know? Isn't that kind of cool? They're watching live. Now, you both have been given many years of life, of health, of Quran, of Melvin III, so that you can share this gift of love that you were given individually, and today you're going to share collectively as a family. Now, no one but the two of you know how hard you worked to put this together over the time you've been together. I mean, over this whole long time, you've done a lot of talking with each other, and laughing, and giggling, and crying, and loving, and somewhere in there, over this long period of time, you might have raised your voice at each other. You know, that's part of life. See people find each other and they fall in love, and they come here to get married with their family and their friends. It is one of his greatest miracles. That's why you're here. And as I said, we call that marriage. May I have the ring, young lady? Thank you. I'm not. Makes me nervous. You wanna? May I have your flowers? Melvin? You look good holding flowers. Gron goes, I'm glad. When you turn toward each other holding hands. These are your rings. And these are the rings of love and loyalty and trust, friendship, respect, and compromise. The rings that you wear to show the world that you're united as one. They're worn on the ring finger from an ancient tradition that says a vein from that finger runs to your heart. These rings marking the beginning for the two of you. They're symbols of love and hope. Melvin, taking Maddie's ring, putting it on her finger. Repeat after me. I, Melvin, take you, Maddie, to be my wife, to have and to hold from this day, sickness and in health, in joy and in sorrow, in good times and bad. I will love you, cherish you, and be faithful forever. It really doesn't matter, does it? I mean, really, you know, as long as the ring's on it, you know. I, Maddie, take you, Melvin, to be my husband, to have and to hold from this day, in sickness and in health, in good times and bad,
Good times and bad.
I will love you,
I will love you.
cherish you,
Cherish you.
and be faithful
And be faithful.
forever. Turn back to him. It's really funny. You all look like little 21-year-old kids up here. I mean, you really do. The love that's on your faces. That's why we're all here. This is why I enjoy this job so much. I see the way you look at each other. That's what it's all about. You got the rings on. That's half of it. But it's just jewelry too. You know, it's nothing but 2 rings. You give each other, show off you're married. It's what you said and how you said it that make those rings worth something to both of you. And you've known and loved each other for a long, long time. So I'm sure you're best friends. And today I'm making you husband and wife, and that does make you husband and wife, best friends, and mom and dad. And you're also squeezing the hand of the one who has told you and will tell you, and Quran and Melvin III, how much they love him over the rest of your life. And nothing in this world is greater than those 3 words. And I believe you ought to say them to each other every day of your life. But we're all very young here still. So we're standing right next to the person who's going to make some of the dreams come true. Because you know as well as I do, we still have lots of dreams. Things to do, places to go, people to see. And you're standing right next to the person who's going to make that come true. Pretty exciting. And as you grow older, and I'll tell you both that happens. That's what you'll be doing right there. Holding hands. Sitting on a porch somewhere, looking back at your lives and laughing and giggling and seeing where the boys have gone and how they've changed and how your life has changed. And then you just kind of give each other a kiss and go, hey, I love you. That's the glue that binds the whole thing together. 2,000 years ago, St. Paul wrote to the Corinthians. They use it a lot at weddings, but it breaks down. He says, love is patient, love is kind. And I'm hoping as adults we should know that. He also tells us what love isn't. It's not self-seeking or rude or snobbish or prone to anger or rude over injuries. I would hope we know that. But St. Paul says love rejoices in the truth. That's a marriage. 3 things. Your faith in your families and your faith in each other. Never forget our families are our heritage. That's who we are. We don't change that. What we do is go together. From there, we go outward. In the hope of everybody